What's going on, everybody? We're going to do NFL Week 6 picks against the spread. If you've watched previous videos, you know I like to make my own spread, and then I compare them with the Vegas spread. Feeling a certain way about a game, and Vegas has something completely different, it might spark my interest to look further into it. So, the first column, the blue ones, are what I project the spread. I don't look at the spreads before and try to just come up with my own. And then once I've come up with my column, then I compare them. So the ones in green are games that stuck out to me, something I want to look into, maybe take a bigger spread on one of them. So let's go through the list. I got 13 picks this week, as I don't like to bet them all, but I do pick all 13 games. So we're going to start off with the Niners. They're just good. They're just looking really good, even without their quarterback situation. The defense is basically holding them in all these games, minus the first week, but that was a fluke. Next, we got the Browns. I'm taking the Browns over the Pats. I know the Pats held Detroit to nothing, basically, last week. They shut down the, say, highest scoring offense, but I think that's a skewed stat because of the garbage points and the bad defenses they played. So anyway, go with the Browns, taking them at -3. This one I like. I like the Packers. I think the spread's a little low considering they're at home, but I think the fact that Jets put up 40 points last week could definitely factor in why it's a little lower than it should be. I would be looking to take them at -9.5 or -12.5. I think I'm got two drawn up with different numbers. Next, we got Jacksonville at the Colts. I'm going with the Colts here. The slight favorite. I'm looking actually to take the over in this game. I think it's 40 points. That's a nice line to work with, as far as I'm gonna probably bump it up to 46.5, maybe 45.5 if safe. But that being that low, they're just overcompensating for the bad last couple weeks that Jacksonville had last week, and then the Colts kind of can't get together, as I still take them. Vikings next on the list. I'm going to take them, not really because I have faith in the Vikings. It's more or less because I don't have faith in Miami. Somehow they're still stringing wins together, but I like the Vikings in this matchup. Next, I got to go with the Bengals. Joe Burrow going to come back from last week, and he's going to light it up. I hope maybe 2 touchdown win, but I'm liking the soft line. 3 points, definitely play with that. The 4-1 Giants. I think they get their second loss this week. Giants are still continuing to win, even though they're defying all odds. I'll leave it at that. Next, Steelers and the Bucks. I think Kenny Pickett gets it together this week. Not enough to win, but enough to cover an 8-point spread. I expect this to be a little bit higher, and the fact that it isn't actually leans me towards the Steelers, hinting that Vegas wants you to bet Tampa Bay, so they'll give you a juicier line, like 8.5 opposed to 10.5. I think if Vegas really knew that Tampa Bay was going to blow out this team. I think they'd put it at 10.5 and not 8.5, but that's just me. Next we got the Rams. I got Rams going off in this game. Rams should score 35. The Carolina Panthers is just, I mean, the whole organization right now is in shambles. The head coach and all the everything that comes with that. It's not going to help come Sunday. And Rams are looking to get back on track from the loss they had on national television. Cards and Seahawks. Cards are my pick here. I had them as a pick 'em because of the... I would give them 4 points because of the stadium. The extra loud, maybe give them an extra half point. But I like Cardinals. I like them all year, but I don't like Geno Smith, and I don't think Geno Smith's that good. And I'm surprised that he's still winning, but I think we start seeing the regular Geno Smith in the next coming weeks. Not that I actually hope Geno does well, but I just watched him for years suck, so that's where we are. All right, Bills over KC. I like KC a lot, but giving up almost 30 points to Vegas last week, I think their defense is a little more holy than thought. Bills, they could put up 40 on them. So I like them by 3. I like them by 6.5, but we'll just keep it at 3. Cowboys, Eagles. Eagles coming out on top with the 6. Lastly, Broncos and the Chargers. I'm a big Charger guy. I like Justin Herbert. So I'm basically a fanny pick here. Unless Russell Wilson comes out on fire, I mean, I'll take the Chargers. Just as I said, I would probably steer clear of that game. 13 picks. I'm gonna go over a quick parlay with a few of these picks, just so you can get an idea. So, to find those picks, as I was talking about, now I look to get the extra value. So I'm going to take Green Bay Packers instead of the -7. I'm going to take them at -12.5 here. Let me zoom in here so you guys can see here. I'm going to take them at -12.5 at a juicy +160. I'm going to put 6 points on the end of the over in that Jacksonville Indy game, and that's going to bring me out to almost 180, +180. Also with the Baltimore Ravens, it's only -5. I'm going to bring it up to 9.5. It's going to be +140 odds. Now, when you parlay all 3 of these together, we'll do, it's at $10, so we'll do a little extreme. We'll do a $50 bet. Now, this pays out almost, say, $867, minus the 50 you put in. But that is 16 times your payout, almost 17 times. Now, I do that on a big scale about 20 different times with, 8 different games.